Period.
You're a young black man from America. I applaud you. Anybody coming over here, traveling the world. That's it's very rare.
You're not gonna feel this freedom at whatever level of income you have, because if you're coming to China to work, you don't have that status in America. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be considering it. So, Joy, you get to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Have fun. Yeah, China's fun.
But expect as best as possible for there to be a level of ignorance that can be achieved and overachieved and achieved again.
They comment on you, what you wear, what you're eating, how you're dressing, what size you are, what colour your skin is, how dark it is, how scary you are.
Come out here as a black woman, whether you claim African American, whether you claim African, Haitian, West Indian, you need to have tough skin.
I don't know, just be resilient.
More than likely, if you're a single woman in China, you will remain a single woman in China.
Yeah, you're going to be stared at, so just take it, and don't take it like, ooh, you're a spectacle, because it's not necessarily a spectacle, it's just not what they see every day. You're going to get pointed at. Kids are going, especially if you're black, they're going to call you Hey Ren. It means like you're a black person. I mean, but you are a black person.
It's just like, it's not for everybody. This country is definitely not for everybody from the African American perspective, because it's very different from what we're used to. And if you're not open to receiving that and being in somewhere where you're not always comfortable, or being in situations where it's not comfortable for you, then this might not be the best place for you.
So I think if it's something that you really want to do, know that like it's not going to be, fuzzy bunnies and rainbows like 100% of the time, but like what in life is. And so it's like you should do it. You can't necessarily let people hold you back. Because I've had experience, like that's how I ended up in China, is I let people hold me back. And so don't do that. If this is what you want to do, read up on it, do your research.
Research.
Do research. Because I thought I was doing the research, but like you can always do more research.
Read everything, watch everything. Do it with the understanding that people are giving you their stuff from their perspective. Some people are very dramatic, some things that are not that serious, but read everything.
Learn a little bit of the language.
Try to learn a little bit of Chinese before you come.
That was something I was really concerned about in coming here, and I studied, not intensively, but I probably studied more Chinese before I came than I'm actually using now. So it's doable to come to China without a proficient level of Chinese, though I think it's extremely helpful. Learn as much as you can, but don't let that be a hindrance or a huge factor in you deciding not to come to China.
Try to be respectful of the culture, and just remember that you're in a different place, so things will be different. But you should go out and experience what you can experience while you're here, because so far even with the things that I don't like about China, I'm still really happy that I made the decision to come here. So
I think a big part of moving away from home, is that it's like sometimes it's like that tether is still there, and it keeps you from making any kind of roots here, and so which is fine. I mean, you still stay connected to home, but try to find something you can use to kind of ground you in the here and now of this experience, because it can be very illuminating if you allow it to be.
Watch out for the whitening cream, because that's in everything.
That was something that that was one thing about China I kind of forgot that I was concerned about, in the bleach, skinning, that sort of thing. And I ended up sitting next to two really nice people who are also American and had been in China for a while, and I talked to this woman, white woman, and she's like, yeah, I can't buy anything here because everything has bleach. And really? I was kind of hoping you were going to tell me that was just an unbiased fear, and it's really not true. No, it's in everything.
And you don't want your skin to be whitened, make sure you either bring or have a family member who can ship you your monthly or your daily hygiene products.
If you have a vagina, bring your feminine hygiene products. They don't know what the fuck any of these things are. They don't really know what diapers are either, and I think it's related. So just just bring them.
Learn how to do your hair yourself because there's no beauty salons out here that will accommodate you, mostly. For the most part, I think there's like a black salon in like Shanghai or Beijing, but in the other cities, you have to do it yourself.
A year's worth of hair products if you're gonna be here for a year. I don't know why I thought that I would be fine. Thank God my mom brought me stuff.
Like bring like a lot of deodorant with you because they do not sell American deodorant. They don't sell it in China. They don't sell it in like Southeast Asia. They do not sell it in like Hong Kong. Like you cannot find regular deodorant here. So bring like 5 sticks of deodorant with you, like whatever you need in a year. So bring that.
And bring comfortable shoes.
There's a lot of walking in China, so have good shoes.
Me, if you're 6'5" and like very skinny, or 6'5" and very big, you cannot find clothes in China.
If you're like larger or like thick, it might be hard to like find clothes and shoes that fit you. So make sure you have like a good amount of clothes and shoes that are durable and will last you for your entire stay, just in case you can't find anything in your size.
I'm a size 14. If you are over a size 10 or 12, I can fit everything in 12 here in H&M and Zara. Other than that, I'm going to the markets. You will not find your size here because the clothes are not made for curvy women.
So I wear a size like 14 and a half, 15 with shoes, and like that means that you cannot find your shoe size like in China, like not in mainland China, not in Hong Kong, like not anywhere, except for Taobao, which is sort of like Amazon, like Taobao, Taobao.com. You can find shoes there.
Make sure you have a proper phone that has Google Maps, and you can use Google Maps if you get lost, because Google Maps has saved my life. Like, holy crap. I get lost so easily, like Google Maps is the best. Translator. I'm looking at you. Have a translator. I'm serious about that because you need it.
If you like candy like I do, like American candy, like Sour Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, Hot Tamales, Lemon Heads, stuff like that, like American gum, like they do not have it in China. Like unless you want to go to like Shanghai or like something like that, like they will not have it. So you need to like stock up and bring like some of that with you.
Bagel with some cream cheese now. I like wake up dreaming of, I'll wake up, open my fridge, I'm like I don't want that, I just want a bagel. Jersey girl, that's what we eat, and I want it so bad and I can't wait.
And anybody that tells you that southern China doesn't get cold is a liar.
And always bring tissue. You always need tissue, like everywhere you go, because they don't have tissue here at all, unless you're in like a proper restaurant. But even sometimes they don't.
Make sure you have your money in the bank. You know, some people, no matter, like, depending on the situation you come into, because a lot of people, depending on how you come out here, experiences can be polar opposites. Some companies take really, really good care of you, and some companies can really try to take advantage of you and can, like, you know, leave you in a bind. So I always say, make sure you have enough that if you come here and it's on some bull, you can comfortably be like, you know what, I'm good, bye-bye. Like,
that, you know, just be willing to kind of really be able to go with the flow when necessary, because sometimes things aren't always going to go perfectly.
And having a more optimistic attitude definitely helped me adjust to things here better. Just being open, recognizing that a lot of the staring and people looking at me was just out of pure ignorance and not in a negative way, just never seen anybody like me in person before.
You know, find the things that you know that you can enjoy, like while you're here. You know, whether it's people, whether it's friends, whether it's expats, whether it's the Chinese, whether it's like the culture here, or like different types of things that you like to do.
Find a hobby to be able to express yourself in your spare time.
Be smart. You know, use your street smart. A lot of times, I think people in China think they may be able to pull wool over your eyes just because you don't speak the language, but.
And the best thing is just accept it for what it is as an adventure. It's an everyday adventure.
Be ready for anything. Be ready for anything. Don't expect progress fast in the way that you expect. Things will happen, but it may not be anything that you want to happen, but hopefully you can learn from it. So just be prepared.
Be ready for your shockers to be shocked, because you're gonna see things that are completely unusual, that are out of the norm, that are weird, that are sometimes nasty, but it's good for you. You see it, get over it, get that shock, and learn something about another person, and then really you'll learn something about yourself.
And you have to be okay with that because you live here.
Make sure you have like a Chinese friend that can help you out.
Set up a friend network of people that you can email or text message or WeChat or whatever when you're feeling a little ousted, or when you're feeling real hot, upset about something.
Expectations. You really have to set your expectations right.
Don't have high expectations, I guess, too. Like, because if you do, you'll just have a horrible time, you know?
Learn how to budget early, because it's easy to blow your money in China.
Whenever something happens that you're not prepared for, all you have to keep saying to yourself is, this is China, because it is China. They'll do whatever.
For all the beef that I've had over the past year with China and Shenzhen, and the way they do business and the way shit is handled, multiple visas, constant threat of deportation, my one piece of advice is that you should never take anybody else's opinion ever into consideration unless you're prepared to walk their path. So for all you sitting at home thinking about, I don't know, the positives don't seem to outweigh the negatives, or you sitting there like, I don't know if I could deal with it, I don't know if I'm this kind of all that other bullshit. Carpe diem. Cause this shit right here, when you're at the top of all them steps, and you use this as a metaphor for life, that you could keep going up the rest of them steps, nobody likes a plateau. Just do it.
I love China.